Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to our daily dose of success God's way. This is Erin Harrigan, your Hustle with Heart coach, helping everyone attain results for total health with Arbonne and helping entrepreneurs align results to God's truth. I'm coming to you from my couch today. I took a steamy walk this morning. I think we got about 2.3 miles in with a beautiful sunrise. My friend Grace, but it is hot. So stay hydrated, guys. It is going to be a steamer. Okay, so we're on day 3 of the Grace Over Grind. And this, as I mentioned, is a reading plan, a 5-day reading plan in the YouVersion Bible app. So if you don't have that, definitely go and get it. So today's topic is, are you working by grind, and how can you tell if you are? Thing is that grinding, I like to call it driving and striving, is really such a prevalent way of doing business in the world today. While we have the opportunity to do a lot of work on the go, I build my Arbonne business from my phone. The challenge is we don't always put that down, and we don't stop and get present with where we are around us. So here's some signs that you might want to look for to tell if you're grinding. So the first is financial anxiety. If you're feeling desperate about your finances, consumed and worried about how much money you're not making or making in your business. And by the way, I want to recommend Financial Peace University, because that can help you really get control of where your money's going and put you on the path to getting debt-free and saving for your future. Prayerlessness. If your prayers are infrequent, you're just not making the time for it. You're saying, I just hit the ground running in the morning and I have no time. You guys, don't do that. I don't care if it's 5 minutes. I don't care if you use your car as a rolling Bible. You have got to be consistent in your time in the Word, because that is how you strengthen your foundation for whatever will come. By the way, that's my iPad that I'm looking at there. Lack of sleep. So while lack of sleep is definitely generally a sign of stress, but a less obvious sign is you're not sleeping because you're so excited about the work that you do and you simply won't stop working. So I totally get that you may be excited in the impact that your business can make and the lives that you can change, etc. But don't let that be so all-consuming that you make it an idol and then you don't sleep, or you're constantly dissatisfied because you feel like you don't have enough time available to do your work. Analysis paralysis, overthinking. It is often said of entrepreneurs that we think we're working so hard because we're thinking about it all day, but we're not physically taking the action. And if we took the action, we actually would work less than we believe. So this is a huge one, and I know I was dealing with some of that last week, and shout out to a mentor of mine who got me off of that ledge. Not creating boundaries for your life. If you're working 24/7, if you feel like you have to have your phone with you constantly, you may even feel threatened by the time that you have to spend with family. Like, oh, I don't have time to go spend with my family because I have to go get this done. This is probably going to ruffle some feathers, but the idea of short-term sacrifice for long-term gain, you got to be careful with that, guys, because I think that we neglect our family priorities in the spirit of building what the future will look like. And you just got to be careful about that. That's where I'm going to leave that. You pray over that, please. Not having peace or joy. So feeling agitated, feeling worn out, carrying the stress of the ups and downs in your business. Someone once gave me some great advice, which was, when your business is really rocking and rolling and it's going great, kind of mentally reserve 20% of that, because then when your business is not doing great, you can pull on that 20% and remember, hold on, it's just the ups and downs of business. So there are 3 scriptures that I'm going to post below, from Philippians, from Psalms, and from Romans. But I want to dig into the Psalms one. So it's Psalms 127, verse 2. And what this verse says is that it is vain for you to rise up early, to retire late, to eat the bread of painful labors, for he gives to his beloved even in his sleep. So this is relying on yourself and not building your business with God at the center. And this is what Charles Stanley says. All our efforts are useless and futile if we do not partner with God in what he wants, in the time and the manner he desires to accomplishment. The blessing of the Lord spells the difference between success and failure, satisfaction and regret. So if you're getting up early and you're staying up late and you're grinding out in your business, but you're not making time for the Lord, you're not making time for the word, you're not praying over your business, you're missing a vital piece of partnership. And trust me when I say, when you are partnered with the Lord, he will do things supernaturally that you could never quantify, but you miss out on that and you limit him if you're not including him in the middle. So that's day 3. Get down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. How do you find that you're grinding? Which of those characteristics do you find is true for you? And how can we pray over that for you? Get on over to Success God's Way. If you have not watched the weekly dose from Sunday night by my friend Jesse Kretzer, get over there and watch it. Invite your friends. I'm shooting for getting that group to 100 by the end of July. It's just a milestone. It doesn't have anything to do with anything other than creating a community that honors God and serves his people and building business. And then lastly, if I can help you along this path of pursuing Success God's Way as your Hustle with Heart coach, or pursuing taking care of yourself, because guys, if you're grinding and not taking care of what you're putting into and onto your body, if you're not living healthy, if you're not providing nourishing foods to your body, I promise you that your body will crash. So I'd love to help you with that through Arbonne. We have a group starting on Monday, the 22nd, and then Monday, the 29th. Stay hydrated. It's going to be, there's a heat advisory here in Maryland this afternoon. So stay hydrated, you guys. But think about, where is God in the center of your business, and make sure you're putting him there. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Daily Dose.